Hey, this is Max with Aura, and today we're talking about examples of fraud, scams, and schemes to avoid. Fraud is on the rise. In 2021, Americans reported 2.8 million cases of fraud to the FTC, with the average victim losing $550. And that's only the cases that were reported. But fraud can affect anyone. To protect yourself, your family, and your business, you need to know the warning signs to look out for. In this video, we'll cover some of the top examples of fraud that you're most likely to face, the red flags to watch out for, and what to do if you've been the victim of fraud. So what is fraud? The goal of fraud is almost always money or financial gain. Fraudsters can use outright deception to try to trick you into giving them what they want, but almost all examples of fraud fall under two categories: business fraud and personal fraud. Business fraud occurs when customers, employees, or investors scam your business out of money or services, while personal fraud occurs when another person, group, or company tricks you into giving up money, services, or sensitive information that can be used for identity theft. And both types of fraud can be devastating. But let's start by looking at the most common fraud examples that you'll face in your personal life. Number one, identity theft. Identity theft is when a fraudster uses your personal information to empty your bank account, take out loans, or even commit crimes. To do this, they need your most sensitive information. This includes your bank account numbers, your birth date, and social security number. Cases of identity theft have more than doubled in the past 2 years, with victims losing $5.9 billion, according to the Federal Trade Commission. Fraud example number two, imposter scams. Fraudsters will often pretend to be someone else in order to get access to your bank accounts or steal your sensitive information. These imposter scams can be sent over spam emails, texts, phone calls, or even happen in person. These are known as phishing attacks. With an imposter scam, someone pretends to be someone that you know or trust. For example, a friend or a family member, or with a government agency like the IRS. They'll ask you to confirm passwords and sensitive information, or threaten you with legal action if you don't send them gift cards or wire transfers. Example number three, credit card fraud and debit card fraud. Credit card fraud is when criminals use your card details to make illegal purchases or create duplicate credit cards in your name. Unfortunately, it's easier than ever for scammers to steal your credit card numbers. They can use skimmers at ATMs or simply purchase your details on the dark web. And debit card fraud is slightly different. In this scam, a fraudster needs to shoulder surf your debit card PIN and get access to your physical card. Once they have both, they can go to an ATM and drain your account. So here are a few warning signs of credit and debit card fraud: missing cards or a lost or stolen wallet, charges that you don't recognize, and a sudden change in your credit rating. The next example, mortgage and loan fraud. Loan fraud is when a criminal uses your identity to take out fraudulent loans in your name with no intention of paying them back. Mortgage fraud is a related but slightly different scam. In these examples of fraud, scammers prey on homeowners in several ways, such as promising to clear debts and prevent foreclosure, but for a fee, committing deed fraud to steal the equity in your home, and pressuring you into signing a complicated reverse mortgage that drains your home equity. To protect yourself, always check licenses, understand anything that you sign, and be wary of details that seem too good to be true. Next, fake check scams. Fake checks are a type of bank scam in which a fraudster sends you a check that looks real and then asks you to deposit it for them. They'll offer a percentage of the money as a reward, but after you send them the remainder, your bank will alert you of the fraud and withdraw the full check amount from your account. So here are a few warning signs of a fake check scam. Receiving a check for more than you requested. Someone asks you to deposit a check and wire money to them. And receiving any unsolicited checks. Fraud is not slowing down. But for peace of mind, consider signing up for Aura's Identity Theft and Fraud Protection Service. Aura monitors your personal information, bank accounts, credit report, and more. And will alert you of any suspicious or fraudulent activity 4 times faster than the competition. So if you're ready to get protected, head over to Aura.com and get your 14-day free trial. We'll see you next time.